KRS-One. Been to a crack dealer by the name of Peter. Had to fuck him down with my 9mm. Said I had his gun, I said, no, I think you stupid. He tried to play me out, and KRS-One knew it. He be short his pistol, but it was just a waste of my 9mm. Was up against his face. He pulled his pistol anyway, and I told him pull a leg. But just before he throws the ground, this is what I said. Wa-da-da-dang, wa-da-da-da-dang, hey, listen to my 9mm go bang. Wa-da-da-dang, wa-da-da-da-dang, hey, this is KRS-One. I'll be chillin' in the herb, but 7 days to what? When the gossip has to circulate. Prophecies of me, I heard nah. But the way that
you're now in tune on the one, the force itself. At this time, we call it the Master Blaster Jammin'. I am your brother, the host of the Underground News Network, the Rastafari. The hip-hop generation see themselves as a new cultural paradigm. And this is backed by the black baby boomers, ones born between 1946 and 1965. Now, what is this hip-hop generation? A tag customarily attached to blacks born after the civil rights movement. In essence, these are ones that, according to social scientists, don't suppose to have any racial consciousness. They were born after the 1960s, so they do not know their history other than what they have been told or read in books. They have no emotional or spiritual connection or experience with the struggle. The reality is there is no hip-hop generation according to social science. There's a Generation X as perceived and defined by social science. Members of the generation of people born between the mid-1960s and the mid-1970s who are highly educated and underemployed. These people, they reject consumer culture and have little hope for the future. Note that the hip-hop generation is the only generation contributed to black people by the social scientists. Let's look deeply now into the hip-hop, i.e. We will start with KRS-One. This is the door we must go through, and this is the door of the temple of hip-hop, founded by Lawrence Parker, born August 20, 1965. So this man claims his knowledge reigns supreme over everyone. This is the meaning of the acronym KRS-One. He makes a statement with his stage name that knowledge reigns supreme. He got an award from BET, what they call a Lifetime Achievement Award, for his Stop the Violence movement. Think about this. What violence did this man stop? What is the meaning of this award, and who is BET to give such an award? I see this as hype. This award also covers the overall pioneering of hip-hop music. At 45, just reached 45 this year. He received a Lifetime Achievement Award in the year 2008. That's not a lifetime. So what are these people trying to set up or trying to do? What they are doing is creating an icon of hip-hop. They say hip-hop is an organic, a natural movement, but we must note one important fact. Hip-hop was ushered in on the heels of the death of the prophet Bob Marley. If anyone wondered what the world would be like if Bob Marley would have been allowed to stay alive, he was been allowed to stay around, Marley represented a revolutionary movement that had legitimate roots. It stood on an ancient foundation. This was the true Rastafari movement, a movement which would have produced revolutionaries of the highest caliber out of the most educated people of America. Rastafari would not have been the watered down version we find in the tourist attraction of Jamaica today. The establishment would not have been able to push it under the table as a peacenik movement it has become today. This movement, Rastafari, this movement of Rastafari, as it's defined today, is not the Rastafari movement. It has become. So why have hip-hop today, this commercial rap, why has it been pushed forward? So KRS-One is Temple of Hip Hop. He has a book out called The Gospel of Hip Hop. This is supposed to be, KRS-One is supposed to be a hip hop philosopher. The problem with that is hip hop, it has no foundation in religion. So what's going on with this book, The Gospel of Hip Hop? It was born out of a multicultural womb of time. Hip hop was. Hip hop is not a dance. The only dance related to hip hop is break dancing, and it is not copywritten by the Black Revolution. There is no revolutionary agenda in hip hop. The only agenda or consensus was controlled by the business mogul Russell Simmons, who used it politically. Perfect example was Sean Puffy Combs' Rock the Vote. So we have 1 million youth reading books and doing what they call spitting lyrics, no understanding. They spit these lyrics into the ears of people with no understanding. So hip-hop needs a guru, and KRS-One is not it. We must examine KRS-One closer. We will see beyond the knowledge reigns supreme overall. We will see the two pillows of the esoteric or occult temples. Like 911, we will see the illusionary 119, 191, 911 arranged, all added. We get the number 22. If we decipher, we do the math, as the hip-hoppers say, on KRS-One, we will see 119, we will see 191. So let's look at the typical 7-8 card tarot deck. It's structured into two distinct parts. The first, called the trump cards, consists of 21 cards without a suit, plus a 22nd card, the Fool. This is something given the value of the number 0, like 911. Notice they call it ground zero. Like 911, they say it was an inside job. Note that 22 is a number of the Hebrew alphabet. Ponder that. They say 911 was an inside job. In KRS-One, you will see the numbers 911 rearranged. So we'll ask you to stay tuned. We'll be right back with part 2 of this discourse called The New Paradigm of Hip-Hop. And we want you to just hold tight. We'll be right back. You're now in tune. I am your brother, the Rastafari. I talk. I. Yes, sir.